Assalamu alaikum. This life we live in is difficult. It's hard. There's so much chaos, so much stupidness going on right now. And I get it. Your life ain't perfect right now, and you want to be where you want to be, but you're not there yet. I can't lie. If you're already thinking like that, and you already have the sense of feeling of, I'm not there yet, but I want to, Alhamdulillah, that's good. You want to stick to that. You want to stay. It's a good thing that you're feeling that. Why? Because it will motivate you and move you to the things that you need to do. The only thing you need to do, and you have to make sure you do, is one, stick to your salah. If you're not praying your salah, that's it, you've lost, you've failed. We're here to earn the pleasure of Allah, to earn Jannatul Firdaus, so that we can see His face. That is actually the reason why we're here, to see Allah's face. Now, if you're not praying, you know where you are. And this life is already hard enough. So not praying is just going to make things even harder for yourself. If you pray every single day, consistently, you will feel proud about yourself, knowing that you're doing the thing that Allah told you to do, knowing that you're heading to a good direction. And as you do that, and you're working on things that you're working on, most of you already know the things that you need to do. You already know what you need to do. You just haven't done it yet, or you're just not consistent, or you're just not doing it. If you did the things that you knew what you needed to do, and you stuck to it for a year, two, would you see success in a year's time? 100%. You will see success. Look, the best time to plant a tree was 10 years ago. The next best time to plant a tree is today. Stick to the things that you need to do. Stick to the things that you know you need to do. Show up every single day. Life is hard already as it is. Staying in a 9 to 5 in today's day and age where we have social media, we have access to all this information, it's a joke. You already know that the 9 to 5 is not something that you want to do, because or else you wouldn't be watching this video. If you want to be in a 9 to 5 and you're watching my videos, just click away. This isn't a place for you. This is a place for Muslims that know a 9 to 5 isn't the one. This is a place for Muslims that want to build a business and want to improve themselves on a daily basis. They want to improve their wealth on a daily basis. I'm telling you, you just have to be praying. If you're praying, everything becomes easier. When you build a relationship with Allah and you genuinely build a friendship with Allah, imagine having a friend, a good friend, who takes care of you. He's going to help you out. He's going to do all sorts of things. Imagine if your friend is Allah, the owner of everything, the king of all kings, who will take care of you. He's going to give you, he's going to take care of you. He's going to take great care of you. That's kind of the way you should see. You should see yourself and aim to build a relationship with Allah. You want to be friends with Allah. And how do you become friends with Allah? It's by doing the things He said you should do and avoiding the sins that He's told you not to do. That's all it is. If you can do that and then do, voluntary, excess good deeds, that's how you attain the status of being a friend of Allah. And when you're a friend of Allah, nothing can harm you. Nothing and no one can harm you. Your du'as gets accepted. You get given things without even making dua for them. No matter what it is that you decide to do, whether it's gym, business, or you want to learn Arabic, or you're studying somewhere, you have to stay patient. There's going to be good times and hard times. And during the hard times, that's when Allah tests you to see whether you are a true believer. It's a test. You have to stay firm, patient. You have to stick to your salah. If things are looking bad and you resort to bad habits like drinking, smoking, what happens when you do succeed? What happens when that business does work? You might indulge in things that you're not supposed to. That's harder or worse than drinking or smoking. You have to develop yourself now. You have to build the routines now and stay at it consistent. You're not going to see success in a couple months or 3 months. You're not going to see success in 90 days. I've been hearing so many people how to make 10k per month in 90 days. Come on now. I'm sure there's people out there that could do that. But if you're thinking you're going to make success, you're going to be making 10k per month in 90 days, and you're not consistent, and you're not doing things that you need to do, or you're barely just doing it, it's a joke. You have to have patience. Whether you do hit it at 90 days, alhamdulillah. If you don't, alhamdulillah. And that's whatever happens in life, good or bad. Everything that happens to you, good or bad, is actually a good thing. And it was actually written for you. It was written. It was meant to be. You just have to stay focused. You just have to stay focused, ride it out. Do the things that you need to do and ask Allah, make dua to Him every single day. You know, I got told a valuable lesson when I was couple years ago. I got told a valuable lesson. You never want to complain to your friends, to your parents. The only person you really want to complain to is Allah. Why? Because you can complain and complain and complain without Allah being tired of you. You complaining to your friend eventually become burdensome. You complaining to your friends eventually become annoying. You're always negative, pessimistic. That's how it comes across. But if you can just complain to Allah, not complain on why are things a certain type of way, why do I look like this, why is this halal, why is this haram, no. You'll complain to Allah like, Allah, this and this is happening in my life. You know, I don't like this is going well, thank you, but I'm not happy with this. This is happening. Please help me. Now, of course, Allah knows, but it's still a communication. It's for you to actually just sit there in sujood and ask Allah what it is that you need. Even matters, something small like helping you to, even small matters like tying a shoelace. Ask Allah for it. Ask Allah to give you the abilities to tie your shoelaces. Something small you want to ask Allah, go for it. Go for it. Look, you know what you need to do. You know where you want to get to. You just have to show up every single day, but make sure your Islamic foundations is on point. Make sure you're reading your salawats consistently. You're praying, which is the most important thing. Many people are not praying, which I don't understand. How can you call yourself a Muslim and you don't pray? It baffles me. That doesn't exist. You know, there's no difference of opinions with the ulamas. If you don't pray a single salah, you're not a Muslim. You are a kafir. This is serious stuff, guys. Wallahi, as you pray and you're consistent, it becomes easier. It becomes part of your identity. Like brushing your teeth. You know? If you're one of those guys that don't brush your teeth, you're disgusting. But it's like brushing your teeth, you know? It's just something you do. It's routine. It's like you've been doing it for years. That's what salah eventually becomes. It's like something you do.